Great music, great song, great show today. It's Women's Day Refresh, Part 2. We've got, you know what I feel like, you want to come over here?
It's a great show now. Women's Day Part 2, we discuss women in tech, top 5 women on LinkedIn. The sponsorship saga continues. But first, a joke.
You're going to let me do the joke?
You have my permission.
2 women walk into a bar. One says to the other, "It's about damn time."
If you didn't get that joke like me, that's okay, because it was written by a man.
Let's go! I'm going to say, welcome to the weekly stand-up. I'm your host, Megan's husband. Welcome to the weekly stand-up. I'm your host, Megan's husband. Our top story is a new study from Harvard shows that women are actually 44% more intelligent than men. That's right. A study spanning more than a decade showed the average female intellect to be roughly 9 IQ points higher than male counterparts. It also showed that men are 100% more likely to be gullible and read whatever is put on a teleprompt in front of them. Oh my God. It's a good spot for a technical... Our actual top story, who runs the world? Girls? Probably. But it's definitely not Silicon Valley Bank, which collapsed last week in the second largest bank failure in U.S. history. Federal regulators stepped in Sunday to back all SVB depositors and provide certainty to those that'll be affected. Now, there's a lot of things I could say about this, but I'm not the person in charge of that. What I will say, if you'll show on the screen behind me, here, their executive team. Greg Becker, CEO, dude. Daniel Beck, CFO, also male. Mark Cadu, he is their CCO, credit officer, also male. John China, male, speaks for itself. Phil Cox, I mean, come on now. Phil Cox, dude. The one person who is the most ignored person on that entire staff, ironically, is Kim Olson, Chief Risk Officer. I'm going to throw it to Corporate Bro for a quick clip. He had something amazing to say on this. The link's in the comments, but we'll go there now. Tell him, Ross.
Everyone's just dumb. That's what's going on. Everyone's just dumb, making stupid decisions. Can I fix it? No, I can't fix it. I can't fix the U.S. financial system. Like, there's no accountability there. FTX and SVB are the same thing, but like, we're going to be like, oh, that one's crypto. But
thank you, Corporate Bro. Forgot to mention that Kim Olson's book is available for pre-order. I imagine the title to be something along the lines of Men are from Mars, Women are from Somewhere That Knows How to Bank. Or maybe I Told Ya, right? Something like that. Let's move on. And from no more money to money no more, the sponsorship saga has reached its dramatic, anticlimactic conclusion. That's right, 3 strikes. I'm out. Strike number 1 was when I pronounced Allego incorrectly on this show. I said Allego, I said Allego. I said something, liberty bibberty. Wasn't right. Strike number 2 is when I used the wrong logo, an old logo in last episode's graphic. And strike number 3, the final blow, probably strike 4 also, I accused them of not being a HubSpot user. For that, I'd like to publicly apologize to Allego and to Craig Simons. Craig, keep taking chances on people that are funny and unique and do what you do best, which is enable sales teams to have marketing content like this, maybe, that they're actually going to use. My hat's off to you, Allego. Segueing back to the women's episode, we're going to go live to our field reporter to take a look at some NCAA Women's March Madness action. Roberta.
Thank you, Megan's husband. This is Roberta Roberts. I'm outside of Bon Secours in Greenville, South Carolina, where we just witnessed an epic championship game by 2 teams. Excellent, deserving to be there, but this game was really controlled by 2 rock star point guards.
Hold on a minute. Bingo! Bingo! I hit buzzword bingo finally.
You gonna let me finish?
I don't know what I won, but look. Rockstar, alignment, free space, crushing it, and RevOps. Buzzword bingo. First one on the whole network to do it. I'm the only one here. Just want to say I did win something. Enough about bingo. Let's get back to what this show was originally intended for, a spotlight on women. And with that, we'll do our favorite segment, a top 5 women on LinkedIn. Number 5, Sam McKenna. Right? Shoo-in. She's a sales savant. She hates cold calls like I do. I don't think she's ever made one, but she's still a founder, multiple sales awards. She's fantastic. Go give her a follow. Number 4, Robin Story. 900,000 followers on LinkedIn. She is an executive resume headhunter. She gets people really good jobs and allows them to do what they want to do. Everything that she says is truthful, direct, unfiltered. Go give her a follow if you don't already. Number 3, Haley Wilson. From the looks in the room, I dare say I even talk about this, but Haley Wilson is, well, she's been to President's Club so many times she's considered a founding father, or in her case, mother. Her closed MRR is greater than the GDP of Denmark. She also has sold the largest deal for 4 companies she's never even worked for. She is the most interesting rep at HubSpot.
I don't always close deals, but wait, of course I always close deals.
Thank you, Haley. Can't believe I got that video. I know most of your time is spent closing all the deals for HubSpot. At number 2, speaking of HubSpot, Yamini. 3 reasons. No brainers, right? Number 1, one name. You know who I'm talking about. The last name's not needed. Number 2, CEO of my favorite company and arguably the greatest software company in the entire world. They were ranked number 1 by G2, and she's at the helm. Not a coincidence. And the 3rd reason, I'm going to say this, she knew me by name at Inbound. That's right. I talked to her. I was wearing the orange suit, and before I could even introduce myself, she said, "Robert, it's nice to see you again." Almost fell on the floor. She's number 2. At number 1, what's going to top that? Well, Meagan Jones. That's right, my wife, the person you saw on the show earlier. She's fantastic at her job. She posts all sorts of crazy cool things, initiatives with her company and doing outreach. And let's be honest, I can't have a list of 5 other women without her on it. So brownie points forever for me. And that's about it for the women's episode today. What I wanted to say is you're appreciated. You're important. You deserve a seat at the table. I make a lot of jokes on here, but the one thing I will say that's serious and important is that